On 18 February 2023, Nigerians will get to decide who leads them for another 4 years. While the Electoral Commission is yet to issue guidelines for political activities, individuals with aspirations to contest for offices have commenced consultations and preliminary preparations. This session here in southeastern Enugu State is part of that preparation to occupy the Aso Rock Villa. Senator Anyim Pius Anyim is meeting party stakeholders in the region as well as the Southeast Caucus of the People's Democratic Party in the Nigerian Parliament on his intention to run for president next year. The former Senate president has a 5-arrow mantra to rescue, reunite, rebuild, reposition and restore hope in Nigeria. He believes his experience in the legislative and executive arms of government gives him an eagle-eye view of the task ahead as well as solutions needed to save Nigeria.
My experiences notwithstanding, I do not claim to be the most qualified from the Southeast or any other part of the country for that matter. I'm only offering myself to continue my service to my country in the capacity of President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. At a time I believe that my experiences will be needed to save our beloved country from drifting further. I am convinced with due modesty that I am willing and available, ready and equipped by experience and exposure, temperament and humility, capacity and competence to serve Nigeria at this point in time as her president.
The former secretary to the Nigerian government says results from his consultations favors the rotation of the presidency to southern Nigeria. He reiterates his commitment to contest for president whether the presidency is zoned to the southeast or not.
From my consultations so far, I am glad to report that the responses have been overwhelmingly encouraging and inspiring. It is also to my knowledge that the southeast stakeholders have repeatedly made the case for zoning the presidency to the southeast for equity and fairness. Nevertheless, you may recall that when I declared my interest to contest for the presidency, I was emphatic that I will contest whether the presidency is zoned to southeast or not. This is because if the presidency is zoned to southeast, it will satisfy the just demand of equity and fairness. If it is not zoned to the southeast, it will remain a burden on the conscience of the nation.
Leaders of the party present called on people of the southeast and Nigerians generally to support Senator Anyim. Some are of the view that should the Electoral Act be signed, rigging of elections and manipulation of results would be a thing of the past.
What I believe is that we have to give him the maximum support since he is our own and since it is our turn.
This is a very special moment for Ndibo because once the Electoral Act is signed, we will no longer see bogus figures that don't exist. Nigerians will make their choice, and that choice will be somebody from the southeast.
As far as I'm concerned, if this country wants to survive, if this country wants to go on as one united country, it must practice equity, fairness, and justice so that there can be peace and development. And the equity demands that it is time for a president to come from the southeast.
The summary of the expectations, Mr. Anyim says, is that Nigerians expect PDP to return to power, to rebuild the nation, restore the respect of Nigeria within the Committee of Nations, to revive the country's economy, to save the Naira, and many others. Whether the opposition PDP will have the opportunity to meet these perceived expectations remains to be seen. Abel Ejikeme, Arise News.